because I'm not seeing it on my other page yet. So we begin the game of refreshing until we do see it. So we begin the game of refreshing until we do see it. Well, I do see it and hear it. Now, let's see. Is anybody even here yet? Oh, my bot is here. Okay. Let's put that away. And... ah, there we go. There's a rock pants. Of course, according to this, she's not here. But I know better because I can see that she has chatted. And I got a like from Mark. Hopefully he'll be here soon. Huh. Okay, according to the channel, there's still no one else here. Well, I will take your word for it, since I don't see the ads anymore. So, let's get started on this. Let's get started. Ah, giant Morgan head. Oh, it was an ad for Twitch Prime. That's helpful. Get this and you won't see these anymore. Okay. There were some red blips down there. Not that you can see them because they're behind the bookshelves. Looks like I'm just a little bit off-center tonight. Oh well. I'm not worried. It says I've got another viewer, so I'll bet another one of the regulars has popped in. Oh. Grr. Okay, I am indomitable, so he won't be knocking me over. Okay. So the only thing that's seeing me right now is that Herlock. There you go.
Creatures.
The ogre is... holy crap. Okay, it's time for a big one. Tempest or Blizzard. I'm gonna go for Blizzard. And I'm gonna put the Blizzard right there. And turn everyone on Don't Move Freely. Put myself there. Put my other guy there. Put Leliana back here. So that way, as they come up here, they can take a Blizzard to the face.
You need help? Only one shall stand! As you wish.
Okay, now that having been done, let's get her to put a Tempest out here. She can't reach that far. She can, however, reach this far. That'll make her some friends. Oh crap, he grabbed me. Okay, Alistair, get out of the Blizzard. Looks like I can't do anything with him for the moment. Okay, good. I can get this guy right here.
Let's get started.
Go get the ogre.
Victory is mine.
Oh, this
Okay, we'll just wait a second. Is that the lesser? That's the lesser. Take a lesser.
Right.
Okay, Morgan, come back over here so they're not shooting you anymore. Alright, now. Everybody is free. You attack that. You go get that one. I will attack this one. In fact, I'll knock it down. And let's see if I can get Morgan to do something. Let's see. Where is the... There we go. Drain life. Drain life on that guy. Or off that guy, his case may
got
be.
to go. Let us end this.
Is that all you've got? Look at this mess. I love it.
There.
Work well together.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff there, but what did I miss? Oh, okay.
Let's get started.
The cars of boxness. Boxcars of boxness. Where'd the ogres leave? Concentrated deathroot extract.
On it.
Okay, now where do I go? World map to Redcliffe Castle. Okay, so it must be back that way. But that's not going to get me there. I need to go up. Where do these stairs go? They go up. So that's it. I ended the blight. I took out that one party of dudes. Okay, maybe that wasn't it. I can dream. Useful, Morgan is useful. Oh. Hey, these didn't used to be here. I'll take your injury kit, though. Yeah. Yes, I will venture forth into the castle. Holy crap again. Looks like something of a repeat of that same plan. Okay, hold positions. Me there. Alistair there. Liliana here. Morgan can blizzard the crap out of these guys. Right there. Oh crap, they're going up. Right. We'll just go through the blizzard. You like how I set up a blizzard so I could hurt my own dudes? Isn't that awesome? I am
Time for some
amazing.
fun.
Holy crap, where did these come from?
This will be easy enough.
Here comes trouble!
It's either you or me. It's gonna be me.
You will learn to fear me!
No, I won't. Smack.
Darkspawn. Approach. Watch for their blood.
On my way.
Oh, you again? Oh, Ogre Alpha.
Right.
Let us end this!
Come on, attack him.
Injured, as in me.
My lord,
as in
you're here. Thank goodness.
Injured as in me, as in ow. Shut up, my king. Where's the Queen and the Jarl?
They are both inside with Riordan of the Grey Wardens, who arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn.
Robin
I
Sachs
was
again.
told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
Take me inside.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lord. They'll be waiting for you there.
Axed in the ass. I asked him a question. Hey, can you die now? See, I asked
It's
him.
a
never
relief to
mind.
see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that attacked Threadcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Oh no.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true.
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Then why did we think they were coming here? Has word been sent?
The
Why do we think?
Darkspawn line is wide, and many of them roam away from the main Horde. Until now, most of them have been spotted here in the west.
Not to mention that we've been too busy killing each other to pay much attention to some silly old Darkspawn horde.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern.
No.
The Archdemon has shown itself.
Ah,
The
damn it.
dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Maker preserve us.
But we can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
Rocky. The Archdemon is what's important. My cunning says so.
And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
Then we're off to war. Let's do it. We could leave now without the army. And how are we supposed to defeat this Archdemon? That's actually not a bad question.
I was wondering that myself.
Then you don't know. Of course not. You're both new recruits Duncan wouldn't have expected.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Perhaps you and Alistair should meet me before you retire for the evening. There are things we need to speak of.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
We will need you getting some rest. Wait, what? Oh, somebody stop that dog. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, looks like there's one more opportunity for me to buy and sell.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Let me see your
I'm sure you'll be
wares.
pleased with the goods
One
my
more
boy
time.
and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yes, I think it's the one more time. Okay. Let's get all of the healing. And let's get some injury kits too. Why the heck not? Let's see. I could go ahead and get this Tome of Physical. It's not like I need to save up anymore. Ooh, Grandmaster Frost. And I get a dog nose to the love handle. Grandmaster Frost. What's my axe got in it now? It's got Grandmaster Frost. Alistair's got electric and fire. Saxon, leave the cat alone. Hey! Leave the cat alone. He doesn't want to play with you. Sometimes the dog forgets he's 10 times the size of the cats. You know, she's still got a kind of a crappy wand.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Just show me the crap. Okay, you don't need that. I'll keep these because I can always dump them on Liliana as stuff comes up. Get rid of that. I'm not getting rid of Morgan's robe. She looks too hot in them. Get rid of that. Get rid of all of that. Not that it matters. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And the engraved silver bowls. And the fancy vases. Okay. I think I'm set there. But let's just in case there's a cool staff I can buy for. Let's see. That's tier 6. And that's tier 1. So I can at least get Morrigan this. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Enchantment. Morgan. Switch to this staff. Thank you. Meanwhile, I will see if I can read that book. So that will give me one of these. Is there anything left that I can even take? Oh yeah, taunt. Which I don't really want. See, taunt and want, they kind of go... Never mind. No, really, I've actually already picked up all of these, haven't I? Well, that was a waste of 16 gold. Okay. So I have taken care of that. Now, let's see if I can find Riordan. Seems like a library would be a good place for him to be. Someplace would be good. Let's see if he's upstairs. I bet that glowing bit up there is him.
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
Let's.
You're both here. Good. Please know I assumed you had already been told. Otherwise, I would have told you this when you freed me in Denerim. I'm sorry.
What is it? What are you apologizing for?
Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
Well, yeah. I assume it had something to do with the taint. I assume I have to use my taint to defeat the dragon.
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn. But should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
And what happens to the Grey Warden?
A Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
And see, here's where it can be good, hypothetically, to go ahead and have Loghain as a Grey Warden, because then you can just send him to his death, I guess. I don't know. I've never done it. Why doesn't everyone know this? Well, because then there wouldn't be any recruits. It's up to the three of us. And I will take it myself.
It warms my heart to see such courage. But do not hurry so to sacrifice your life. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Dun dun dun. There's another quest arrow. Yeah, right?
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
I'm not alarmed. Is everything all right?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
Does not need to be? You mean?
I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
That's actually a good question, Mr. Badmech. I did go ahead and let Steam run the verification, and it came back and said, nope, all of your files are fine, and it didn't download anything. But so far, nothing has screwed up. Oh, that's okay. I can actually fix that later. Okay, so what is this ritual? Nothing comes without a price.
Perhaps. But that price need not be so unbearable, especially if there is much to be gained. All I ask is that you listen to what I have to offer, nothing more.
Very well.
What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
Yeah. Yeah, this was kind of a gut punch the first time. It's like, wait, what? I didn't remotely see that coming. And Morgan was my love interest at that time, too. Well, I like what I'm hearing so far. You want to have my child?
Think about what I offer you. The chance to avoid death. Or better yet, the chance to slay the archdemon and live as a hero. No Grey Warden has ever done this. In return, I conceive a child. One who will be born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away. And you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
I need to know more about this child.
As you wish.
The child won't be hurt?
Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed.
Will it be evil?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will.
What do you intend to do?
I do not wish to tell you.
Okay. This is going to be my child. Will I ever see it?
No, you never will. This is all I ask in return for freeing you from the burden the Grey Wardens have placed upon you. Then you have decided?
All right, I'll do it.
A wise decision. Come to me then, and we shall make this last night together something to remember.
Yeah, okay. And awkward love scene ensues. Apparently I still have my auras on. It's either that or I really need a bath. That must have been wonderful.
We have gathered all the forces we can.
Too many eyes for Jorek.
The Darkspawn horde is sure to
You're
reach
talking
the
about
capital before us.
One-Eyed Willie.
And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can.
Hello, Zanzibar.
The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them.
We're going to war.
You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. The man beside me is a native of Ferelden, now risen to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. He is proof that glory is within reach of us all. He has survived despite the odds, and without him, none of us would be here.
I'm so used to being the one who's giving the inspirational
we saved
speeches.
Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my brother King Kaelan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden! For the Grey Wardens!
That's a long way to run. That's gotta be easy to do, twisting the sword. Pauldron's like which? Like whose? Like Alistair's?
Move and parry, strike and kill! You never had a chance.
Look, the whole team is in here.
It's either you or me. It's gonna be me.
And Wynn's over here fighting all by herself.
On it. Here we go!
Fighting our way in. Oh, they only got one. And we're running, and we're running, and we're running, and we're running, and we're still running. And I ran over here for what? Hey, knock that off. Oh, looks like I dinged. Good, let's do something with this. A little more con. None of this matters. Let's see, disengage, it's also activated. Hey, where's Riordan going? Why are you over there? Oh! A wild John Barrel appears. Hi, John.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners are outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not
Get 'em.
last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails.
Nope, John. I haven't killed anything in this game. I'm doing a completely pacifist playthrough of Dragon Age. Or maybe I'm lying. Okay, let's see. How are we going to fight a flying dragon?
We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention.
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you.
Do we know where they are?
Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
I'm gonna go with my usuals.
Indeed. Indeed.
Oh, wait.
Of
I
all the...
I thought it was automatically giving me Alistair.
Indeed.
Nope.
Indeed.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Oh, I think it'll be Sten.
Very likely.
Good.
It's
That
very
should be
likely.
sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
Well, this is it, Warden. When from the blood of battle the stone is fed, let the heroes prevail and the blighters lie dead. As one of the blighters, I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts, and then show them theirs.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll be back.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last.
Thank you for your help.
I have done nothing. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
Yeah, okay.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours.
Or
We
minutes.
stand on the precipice before the greatest battle of our age. I wonder if the heroes of old ever felt like this.
Felt old? You don't have to come if you don't want to. Yeah, probably.
I am not afraid. We go to fight for a good cause, and there is nowhere else I would rather be. You are a dear, dear friend, and I will stand with you to whatever end. This day, we will forge a legend of our own.
Heading off to slay dragons without me, Fine, fine. Say hello to the Archdemon for me. He never writes anymore. It's rather distressing. And do watch your back. No getting eaten, unless you think it's really important, of course.
Of course.
So we head into the city together. As it should be. Once this is done, no matter how it turns out, I will be gone. You are aware of this, yes?
I will find you, I swear it. No. Then let me thank you now for what you've done.
You are most welcome. It is, I think, the very least I could offer you. Let us go and see this finally done. The Archdemon awaits.
Before we head after the Archdemon, I want to say something. I
Go
know
ahead.
Morrigan's... what she did is supposed to save us, but who knows if she can be trusted? Or if we'll even survive long enough to take that final blow. So I just want you to know that it's been an honor fighting by your side.
Nobody's dying. Let's see. I feel the same. You've been a good friend. You've been
Let's
a good
find
friend.
this archdemon then, and kick its ass.
Well, if you think that'll help.
It looks like most of the townspeople escaped before the Horde arrived. That's a relief.
Okay. Now, everyone else level up. Alistair, you need some con. Let's see. Yep, give me that. And Liliana, you can have some dex. With a side of suppressing fire. And Morrigan. Let's see, let's go ahead and bump that magic all the way up to 40. And give you some arcane mastery. Permanent bonus to spell power. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. In Dirk Dep. Well, yeah, I mean, we've already seen that you can certainly kill Darkspawn with an axe to the ass. The final battle. Where are those generals at? Shattered Gates. Thank you. Thank you.
We're counting on you, Warden.
Make her watch over you.
And also with you. Wait, no. Let's see. Oh, so this is where the generals are. Let's go to the market first. So, John, are you home from work already, or I mean, they actually let you out, or are you just catching some stream while you're still there? Ooh, ogres.
Don't approach. What's for their blood?
Oh, army picker. So allows you to select armies to be deployed in specific areas. Each army is represented by an icon and a number that shows how many combatants comprise the army. Each army can be deployed only once, and only a single army can be active in one area. Once an army has been defeated in an area, you will be able to deploy another army. Well, I've forgotten about that. So 12 mages, or 50 pefs, or 50 dwarfs, or 50 redcliffs. Well, I'm glad you're here as we're getting into the final battle. Ow, I'm getting slightly pummeled.
On your guard.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on here, so let's go ahead and bring in the dwarves. Okay, I will attack that. Liliana should drink some of that. Morgan should also probably drink some of that. Since Alistair didn't stay behind and protect that part of the line. And I'll yell.
Stay still.
Too easy.
Okay. Well, the fight didn't keep going. I thought the fight was going to keep going. Let's see. Let's just look around this part of the city. Well, there's some rubble. That could be cool. What have we got in the rubble? a mushroom. Yeah, you were pretty much done for the night after that first roll, Rocky. Ah, there's some more stuff. Come on, dwarves. Urlock General. I'm going straight for the General. War cry. Oh, it looks like somebody finished off the other ogre in a particularly devastating fashion.
You or me? It's gonna be me.
Trouble!
Leliana's getting her ass handed to her. Dink. Oh no, you don't get to run away. Come on, go get the ogre. Don't just stand there. Another ogre. I still haven't climbed up an ogre and stabbed it in the face yet this game. Come on. Wow, he actually took me down. I didn't think I was that hurt. Okay then. That's why I keep the injury kits. Morgan, you're over here. Why don't you have the frost weapons on?
Off I go.
And then, why don't you... Chain lightning.
Let's grab some glory!
Finish that one off. And Alistair gets another slow motion kill where he stabs the ogre in the face with his mace.
Why do I get myself in these scrapes?
Cereal. I wasn't even looking. I didn't realize that was going on. I was a little preoccupied. Okay, I'll have an injury kit. And Leliana can have an injury kit. Well, at least that general's down. Well, there were no survivors because I didn't participate. Because I was busy trying to survive the ogre onslaught. Okay. So, one general's down.
This should be easy enough.
So, that's Fort Draken. No, that's... Yeah. That's Palace District. Let's go get the other general, who's probably in the alien age. Okay. And she's got her thing turned on. You should be turning your stuff on.
Right away.
And since I fell down, I need to turn on my stuff.
As you wish.
Powerful swings, indomitable, and rally. Okay, good place to save.
You?
Hey there.
It's you. The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he? There's a large group of
I
Darkspawn
suppose.
approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help.
Get out of my way. Get yourself to safety.
All right. I only hope there is time to...
They're breaking through!
Run! All of you! Run for your lives!
What? Okay, I'll run. Oh. Sorry, she wasn't speaking to me. And we're saving. And they're running. Okay, the Darkspawn must be that way. Let's bring the Redcliffe soldiers this time. Okay, Morgan. Start with the chain lightning on the Ogar.
Go.
Desperation is
Two-handed sweep. There, I finally did it! I did it! I finally did it! I've been waiting the whole game for that. Meanwhile, Alistair gets almost killed because I'm busy celebrating my awesomeness. What's that? Oh, there's the general.
It's either you or me, and it's gonna be me.
Be careful! Let's make this quick!
Ooh.
You're mine!
I got Alistair. Okay. Put that on, and you know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do some fire arrows. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're doing the fire arrows. You're not supposed to be able to knock me down because I'm indomitable. Somebody must have taken the spells off me or something. Ow, this hurts. That's not helpful.
Is that all you've got?
So yeah, this is where having some of those potions that I keep throwing away would actually do me some good. Okay. Well, you're standing in the spell effect. No wonder you're getting all hurt. Use that instead. And I will use one of these ones.
Time for a little cleanup.
There we go.
On it. This should be easy enough.
Okay, get this alpha. I'm losing more of the Redcliffe soldiers than I thought.
This should be easy enough.
Turn that on, turn that back on. I don't know why it's off, frankly. Oh, they got Morgan. Really isn't looking good. Especially when I miss. And miss again. And then he's doing my tricks. Okay, that helps. And that helps.
Look at this mess. I love it. Yeah.
It's too bad the Redcliffe soldier is just standing there being stupid.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
So they're just going to come in one at a time and get slaughtered for me.
No mercy!
Oh, I'm getting tired of this guy. Speaking of guys who I am tired of.
Right.
That was a lot tougher than it should have been.
If you were more careful, that wouldn't happen.
Oh, stuff it. Spiral Band. Plus the spirit damage. Suppose I don't really need to pick this stuff up. But, you know, I can't not. Ooh, okay. Let's step back over here and use some injury kits on people. Now everybody turn your things on again.
You need me? Yes, of course.
Okay. And we're saving. So we took out the generals. Lots of quotes. Not the, you know, multi-hundred that certain people have on their bots, but okay. Okay. So the Archdemon said, "Don't turn around and go back the other way." Okay, next thing would be the Palace District, or we could just leave. No, Palace District. Because it's lit up. Well, we're about halfway through the stream, so this is timing out about like I thought. Hold the gates. So here, I get to level up people I haven't even been playing with. Like these 18 points for Sten. And these 2 skill points. Let's see. Death Blow, it's a passive. And then he gets all the cool 2-handed stuff. And Zevran. Let's see. He's got to have more than 10 con. Yeah, that, I don't care. Couple of talents. That's a passive, that's nice. And that's a passive. We'll take those. And Ogren. Some strength and some con. He doesn't have enough strength for that. That's okay. He's got enough strength for these. And Win, who I haven't played with at all ever. A little bit of con. Give her lots of that stuff. I don't know. Herbalism sounds fine. Mages can take more damage from attack before it interrupts their spellcasting. Okay, yeah, that sounds better. Let's see. Let's see, so flaming weapons. She can have that passive. She's already got those heals. That's good. Fireball. Gotta give her Fireball. She doesn't have enough magic for Inferno. Okay, that's fine. She doesn't have to have Inferno. And a couple of those. And some of that. Reinforcements from the Darkspawn Horde are coming. If your defenders are not properly equipped or leveled up, get them ready quickly before the attackers launch their assault. Oh, it's true. I don't even know about their stuff. I'm so used to me being this armor. It's just weird when it's actually Sten. Let's give Win this ring. What the heck? And what kind of staff could I give her? What has she got? She's got a tier 4. These are both tier 4s. I'm going to give her this one though. Let's see. He's probably got better stuff anyway. Alright. So now we get to play the other guys for a while. What am I doing? Oh.
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle. They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute.
See, this whole extra bit I could have done without.
It shall be as you say. As you say.
Actually, I'd better turn on everyone's stuff. Where's the flaming weapons? She needs to have her flaming weapons on. No, no. There we go. Hey, quit hucking rocks at people. Go get that ogre.
Another one eats dust.
Okay, there's an alpha. I'll go take out the alpha. Oh, hey! A wild Kate has appeared. Okay, let's try to keep these guys from getting in here now. Hey, everyone stop being on fire. Win? I think you should. Let's see, that's heal. You should put regeneration on the character I am running around with.
Not so fast.
Be nice if I could swing this sword a little faster. There, I didn't even have to call in anybody. So while I appreciate the fact that they kind of gave us this feeling for, hey, the other stuff's going on while your main character is doing things, I would rather have just gotten on with the story.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured?
For the moment, yes.
Right away.
Real Brick Wall? Is that the first time you've been here, Real Brick Wall? I think it's the first time you've been here. How you doing? Of course, knowing my bot, you've probably been sitting there for 30 minutes before it finally said, oh, hey, there's a guy here. The second, okay. This guy is half Jedi. Yeah, the bot's usually pretty slow. Get off my wing, jerk. Yeah, enjoy that damaged wing. I don't think he's getting up from that. Blink. Let's see, is this where we just were? No, this is the new place, okay. Get my army picker back out here. I try not to use them all in one place, though.
Cursed creatures.
Since I lost half of one, more than half of one of the armies that last time. Why is all my stuff turned off? You can fly my wing anytime. You can stab my wing anytime. Oh, holy crap. Alistair, try not to fall down.
Show me what you got.
Damn it, Alistair. Holy crap. I think I may not have a choice. Just bring in the peps for this. Jeez. No, don't do a Winter's Grasp. Knock these guys down. Because all I'm going to be sitting here doing is drinking the treasure. Okay. So she's got that spell going. It's probably not going to be enough. I better use another one.
Time for some fun.
Okay. Let's see if this will work. So good. It looks like Morrigan finally took care of those for me. Now, let's Chain Lightning the Ogre. That ought to go over well. No. Let's Chain Lightning that Grunt.
Armed and dangerous. Ready for action. Let's make this quick, shall we?
Good, there are some elves here.
Have at you.
Get rid of this shriek.
Only one shall stand.
Holy, nice! You guys took care of an ogre all by your lonesome. Come on, my liege. Get up off the ground. You've had enough of a nap. And it tore his jugular. Make sure everybody's got their stuff turned on. Since people appear to not have their stuff turned on. Come along, Pefs. Apparently all the good rolls have already happened tonight. You guys just aren't rolling any better. Ooh, hey, a treasure chest. Because, you know, this late in the game, that's important. Dragonbone heavy boots? How do they compare to what Alistair's got? Maybe I can protect his feet better. Well, I don't know. He's got all those extra protections. Oh. Sorry, real brick wall. You can use your 8 though. Okay, maybe I was supposed to go up the steps over there. No, Rock Pants, there's a maximum. I don't remember what it is, like 250 or 500 or something like that.
On it.
Okay. Can I go this way? Yeah, this looks like it's the right way. Oh, bear traps.
Trap right ahead.
Oh, the irony. Okay. Go get that. Step over. I'll step over. No, I'll step up to this side. Alistair step to that side. And we'll let Liliana take that trap down. Okay. Now, Everybody do your thing. Let's see. Okay, there's something you can attack. Hit it with a chain lightning. And I will go straight for the emissary.
As you wish.
Get this alpha. Alistair, drink that.
Come in.
Alistair, drink another one. I'm gonna be out of potions before I even get to the final battle. It almost sounds like something Evan would do to Arthur. Dang it, Alistair. He's going to be down before he can actually drink this.
Never know what to do. As you wish.
Ugh, getting tired of him falling down all the time. It's like...
We won? We did? Yay!
Yay! It's like, why do I bother using potions on him if he's just gonna fall down? When he's just gonna crumple like a little piece of paper. Use the injury kit again. Now I'm wishing I had actually taken the time to make some more potions. Okay, we've made our way to Fort Draken. Good. Got about 45 minutes to finish killing this archdemon. Of course, I'm not actually up on top of Fort Draken yet. I still have to fight my way in.
Destroy the beast.
Okay, first get this barricade out of the way. I'll go after this dragon thrall.
I can see why. As you wish.
Okay, Morgan, you can do these multiple person attacks. Maybe you should do those once in a while to take out the little cannon fodder. Why is my Indomitable turned off yet again?
Either you or me. It's gonna be me.
I can't get past that. There, now I'm past that. Oh, jeez. Kind of thinking about bringing the dwarves back in again, because I'm kind of getting my butt handed to me here. Oh, that's not very helpful.
Down!
I'm standing on top, or lying on top of that. Yeah. So because I was knocked down, even with Indomitable, which makes me unknockdownable. Because of that, I wasn't able to actually do anything. Bash this guy with my shield. Okay. Morgan, cone that. I know it's gonna hurt. I accept that. Where's the... Was it an alpha? Yeah, it's an alpha. There we go. Okay, Morgan. Did that last cone work pretty well. Let's try a cone again. And Alistair's just going to have to take the lightning damage.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Oh, now you get your hands dirty? Let's go get this emissary. Shield bash. Well, Morgan's getting hurt. Let's see. She can't do the drain live. I think she'll be okay.
At your order.
Okay, maybe she won't, since there's now more... Where are the red blips? Okay, I'm back up. And what have I got? I've got a cracked skull. Turn on my Indomitable again. Jericho, isn't that in Kansas? I said, look in there. Okay, it was just money. Because that's what I need right now is money.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Lie down. Well, I've lost a lot of dwarves, too. Actually, I was thinking specifically about the TV show Jericho. Come on, let's get on with it. It's getting a little slow every now and then. I'm wondering if it's going to crash at some point tonight like it did last week. Because there's absolutely no reason with this video card and this resolution that this game should be slow ever. At all, ever. Ah, Fort Draken, my old friend. Now we got demons too. Lots of demons.
On it.
Okay. Let's see about chaining lightning on that greater shade. Actually, Leliana, why don't you focus on that greater shade too?
That's finished.
Oh, that's who's doing it. Okay, Alistair, drink some potions again. Okay, Morgan, you need to do something to that guy. Lightning's a good start. Same for you, Leliana. Let's give you... Let's see. Let's give you these ice arrows, since you've already used up all your other ones.
Defend yourself!
Okay, he just drank a potion and is already almost dead. This part of the game is annoying. Jeez. I gave him 2 potions and they did nothing. Lightning.
My strength is waning.
No stinging swarm.
Is it just me, or did I do really badly back there?
Oh, it wasn't you, Alistair. See, I'm not even to the final fight yet, and I'm already using up all of my stuff, which is a little annoying.
As you wish.
Trap right ahead.
Of course there's a trap right ahead. Let's see if she can get it. Okay, everybody be able to move again.
On it.
Leliana, get over here where you're gonna not get shot so much. Morgan can't hit that with her cone of cold. So let's chain lightning his butt instead. And I think I will run over there. Okay, now that you're a little bit out of danger, you can go ahead and drink some of that. Yeah, at least... Yeah, exactly.
No mercy!
Good, Morgan. That'll help. Okay. Oh my god, we had a fight where nobody fell down.
Right.
It'd be nice if some of these guys had, you know, healing potions and stuff. But that would, of course, be asking for way too much.
This should be easy enough.
Actually, I don't think Alistair is the worst. I think it's Oghren is the worst for getting his ass handed to him. Sten's pretty bad, too.
Right. Let's get started.
I'm just picking this stuff up out of habit. I don't really need it. Where's the pick up everything that I can see button?
Let's get started. This should be easy enough.
Yay, a health poultice. That's why I've been trying to pick things up. Let's see, is this the correct way? Oh, they took out all the dogs. These bastards. Somebody's made a mess here. Wait, these are all dead Darkspawn. And an ogre, and... two ogre... Sandal?
Enchantment?
You're surrounded by Darkspawn corpses. What happened here?
Enchantment!
Yeah. Well, I don't have any runes anyway.
Enchantment?
Do you have any of your dad's wares? Oh, sure enough he does. Good. Sell all this stuff I've been picking up. Because it's not like I'm going to use it. Get rid of these Drake scales. And now I can buy some of that. Some of that. Some of that. See, some of these elixirs would have been a little useful for some of this stuff. I just don't usually bother. Okay, drink break. Remind me not to get Sandal angry. Can I get to the final battle yet? Man, this is taking a long time to load. Especially for being on a solid state drive.
On it.
Ugh.
As you wish.
I have to go through more of the castle. It's hard to tell what actually goes through and what's a wall, what doesn't. What I don't know. I don't know what's what. Oh, hey, a chest.
It's done.
So I see. Yeah, I'm here for the story, not for the graphics or the brilliant gameplay. Okay, I'll go after the Hurlock. Well, I'll go after one of the Hurlocks. Yeah, Morgan, step over there. That'd be good.
You never know what hit him.
There, I can get all of them with the Cone of Claude.
Let's make this quick.
Here we go.
Begin the onslaught.
Alberto, as you wish.
As I wish? No, as you wish. Wait, you're me. So if that's me, who is it that I'm talking to every time I say as you wish? It's obviously not Buttercup. Holy crap.
Cursed. Creatures.
Yeah, this could be painful. Now get in there so you can do something. Let's see about a Tempest right here.
Victory shall be mine.
Yeah, this is working. Okay, Morgan. You know, maybe don't stand there where they can shoot you. Did you ever consider that? The whole not getting shot thing? I mean, she obviously declared herself a target.
Ready for action.
Be careful!
I'm gonna just wait for that storm to die down. Oh, I'm the voice in my own head. Right. I get it. Yeah, mushroom's deep. I don't think this bought me anything getting in here. I just want the way through to the roof. Least you could do is give me some healing potions off these guys or something. Okay, so that wasn't the way. Let's try this.
Right ahead. Right ahead.
Let's get started.
So I think there's some traps ahead. What do you think? Oh, laugh it up, Fuzzball. Well, Alistair, turn around and get this thing off of Morgan.
Show me what you got.
Would you stop stabbing her?
Let's go!
I am wounded.
Yeah, no crap.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, Liliana. Do your trap thing.
Right away.
Not that these traps would really hurt, but they would be annoying.
It's done.
Who knows? Maybe I'll level. Yeah, there's definitely some slowdown stuff going on here, graphic type stuff. I'll be lucky if the game doesn't crash. Oh good, I got a piece of paper with nothing on it. Because that's useful at this point in the game. This frame rate is god awful.
On it.
Okay, as awful as this frame rate's being, I'm going to hope you guys will indulge me for a moment while I restart the game. Which won't take long. I'm trying to do this so that it doesn't crash in the middle of something. I may go ahead and run long tonight because I'm more interested in actually completing this tonight than I am in getting done on time. I always forget that it takes this long to get through all this crap. When I just want to get to the final battle. Oh, this fight. Okay, I'll go after that ogre. Alistair can go after the other ogre, since he's been killing ogres. Liliana, I want you to take that guy out. And Morgan, I also want you to take that guy out.
Yes.
Down you go.
Actually, Morgan's in a good spot right now to do that.
You'll never know what hit him.
You asked for it.
And then she can go back to taking that guy out with a lightning bolt. Put my king down, dickhead. Dragonbone chainmail. Didn't do him any good though, did it? Okay, this looks like the way out. Here we go. Here comes the final battle, which will probably be the longest fight you've seen me play yet. Archdemon. Let's bring in the Pefs.
Right.
Now I'm trying to remember. I think I'm trying to remember if you can. I know the ballistas in there get used at some point. I don't remember if this is when you use them. So I'll send Leliana over there to go do that.
Arms and dangerous. Ready for action.
It's your time to die!
There we go. See? Kind of thinking I'll send myself over there to go get that one. Let's see. Okay, so that doesn't actually reach. Let's see. Should be kind of wounded though. This is why having Wynn in the party right here is actually not that bad an idea. Okay, now that other ballista there may be... well, actually there should be a ballista over here too. Yeah, there's a ballista over here too.
Let's get...
So, we two will go after that. Leliana, go over there. Morrigan. Is there one over there? I think there's one over there too. Yep. So, we'll try to keep this thing distracted. Leliana's not up there yet. Morrigan's here though.
Hurry!
Okay, Leliana's here. No, Leliana, go up there. That's what I told you to do. That's probably too far now. Okay, so get up there. Okay. Now it's back here again. So go back over there, Leliana. And I will smack it in the leg.
Arms and dangerous. Ready for action.
Okay, that should fire now. No, no, get up there and use a damn ballista. Okay, that fired. That fired. And it runs. It flies over there. So we'll take out some little grunts. Bit of darkspawn fodder. My elves are still doing pretty well. They're not all that hurt. I think when I lose the elves, I'm going to bring in the mages. Oh, I'm almost dead. Dang it! Liliana did die. I don't recall if I'm going to have time to get her back up before having to fight the next fight.
Armed and dangerous, ready for
I'm going to...
Yeah, see, I think while this curse is on, I can't even heal Alistair. Curse of Mortality, unable to heal. Take spirit damage over time, unable to heal. So I can't even fix him with this stuff. So he's going to fall down again.
Hope that's okay.
Okay, good, he didn't. Take a potent. Now, where's Liliana? It'd be nice if I could get her up again. Well, there she is. Nope, nothing I can do about that. Yeah, can't get over there. Would you stop stabbing me? Jeez. Okay.
On it.
I can see why.
Ballista jammed. Ballista's still jammed. Oh, great. He's got that stupid curse again. Really? It's just like boom, boom. Okay, so going after that ballista was not a technically sound thing.
Bite. Ankles.
Let me guess. We're going to go back to the very beginning of the fight. Okay. Which ballistae can I use from here? That can actually hit it. I don't think any of them can hit it from here. Okay, she's already pretty well hurt.
Ready!
Time for a little cleanup.
Okay, good. That's in a position I can do something with. Okay, looking for the little yellow blips on the screen. Morgan, get up to the ballista. Use the ballista. Use the ballista.
On my way.
Use this ballista. Okay, Alistair, get out there and fight the archdemon.
Come help. Stay back. Show me what you
Very well.
Okay, that was lucrative. Ow. Why is she still over there all by herself? Okay, first she needs to heal up because I'd like to not lose any of them this time. Now she can run.
Yes.
Finish this.
What the heck? Everybody's just running over there.
Watch it! This will be easier. Let it be done!
Okay, let's see if we can get people out of this damage field. Use the ballista. Be the ballista. When the ballista doesn't jam.
You dare! Stay back! Make up again.
Come on, attack.
Push them back!
Right.
That's one for me!
You had it coming.
How? Okay, let's go over to this side.
Huh. Is that all you've got?
how's everyone's health doing? Okay, everyone's in good shape so far. This time around. And why don't you come over here and say that? Oh crap, he came over here to say that. Okay, so the Archdemon is halfway down. I've still got Pevs. Yes, that's right, the ballista is not the person at the coffee shop. Okay, you attack that, you attack that. Leliana, come up here. Morgan, come up here.
Yes. Order.
Okay, now Leliana, go hit the ballista. Morgan, go hit the ballista. Fire. Okay, Alistair. Take a drink. Me take a drink. Morgan, why are you down here?
Go.
Leliana, fire. Morgan, keep going. Leliana, okay, you're good. Leliana, fire. You ought to be getting pretty wounded now.
Easy.
Okay, we're doing okay. Nobody's died yet. Okay. Now, let's see. Where is everybody? Alistair, go after the Archdemon. Morgan, you are like forever away. Leliana, you are also like forever away. See, are they getting closer? Okay, good, they're getting closer. Morgan, go over there. Leliana, let's see if you can get, yeah, get over there. That's a good place to start. And I'll drink another potion.
Victory!
Okay, Morgan's almost to her ballista. Leliana's got a long way to go.
Getting
Morgan's casting spells, so she's got to be just about there. Alistair's drinking this healing potion. So Morgan, no, really, go turn the ballista. How's Leliana doing? Go over there. Great, that one doesn't reach. Holy crap.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
Ah! Ah! That's annoying. Turn the goddamn ballista. Oh, Alistair's finishing it. There we go. Okay. You grab this sword. Slide right under and cut its neck. Even though I was down. That ought to rout the Darkspawn.
And then it was over.
Epilogue.
With the Archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads.
No, you're not holding my hand.
They would remain a threat in the years to come. But the Blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king and queen. The Grey Warden stood redeemed, and a new age had begun.
And cheered for a new
But
age.
At what cost?
What cost, indeed.
My friends,
wow.
We are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory. Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation.
Saxon the dog.
The one who led the final charge against the Archdemon remains with us still. An inspiration to all he saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the hero of Ferelden. The first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago.
That's an odd last name, 4 centuries ago.
My friend, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon that you might request of Ferelden's king? If it is within my power, I will grant it.
Will they wish to continue in service? Our title and riches? I ask the House pay for what they did to my family. Sacrifices of Warden should not be forgotten again. I have no need of anything further. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Well, I wish to serve.
Then I hereby appoint you Chancellor to serve as my advisor in the years to come. Maker knows I'll need it. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arl Howe, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? I assume that, as Chancellor, you'll be remaining here in Denerim.
I think you'll need my help.
Well, I didn't want to come right out and say it, but I'm relieved you'll be nearby. There's a group of Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you're ready.
Okay. First, let me go say something to all my little friends down there. Well, I mean, Morgan did say that she was going to go away after the battle and said, don't you come looking for me. Who are you? I don't know you. Hey, Fergus.
When I heard that my little brother was not only a Grey Warden, but also leading Ferelden into battle, I was surprised, to put it mildly, Father. He would have been so proud of you. I know I am. You've done good.
Well, I've done well. I'm so sorry.
Yes, I'm trying not to think too much about them. Hal was a greedy, traitorous bastard. I just wish I'd been there to help you kill him. At least Amaranthine now belongs to the Grey Wardens. There's some justice in that, I think. I need to go back to High Ever. See if I can clean up the mess Hal made of it. I will see you soon, I hope.
If I can get away.
Good. High Ever won't be the same without everyone around. Take care of yourself, you hear? Or I'll find you and nag you like Mother did until you're ready to tear out your hair.
One second. Gotta send the kid for his bath. Normally I'm done right around 8:30, which is time for his bath.
So here we are. The conquering hero has won the day, and now he takes his bow and exits the stage. A fine ending.
But does the hero get his girl?
I don't know. I haven't read that part yet, have I? You'll have to tell me.
If she's smart, she'll stick around.
Oh, is that how it is? You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. Whether it was the Maker sending me to you or whatever, it was a good thing. I thought I was supposed to save you, to show you the way. But it seems it was meant to be the other way around. Odd how that works, no?
I don't think it was the Maker. I think you did plenty.
You're kind to say so, but I think we know who was in charge. I've been offered a position to head up an investigation into the Darkspawn. It's quite exciting, really.
Congratulations, sounds like fun.
I'm organizing a royal expedition into one of the deep roads and leave a month from now. It will be a grand adventure of my very own. I'm looking forward to it. At any rate, you should get back to the celebration. We can speak another time.
That we can. Okay, let's see. Anybody on this side? Oh, Eamon. Eamon?
It is over. I can barely believe it. You stopped the Civil War and then defeated the Blight. On behalf of Ferelden, allow me to say thank you. It truly cannot be said enough.
I didn't have a lot of choice. It was a close call. We were lucky.
Well, let's not tell the masses just yet. As far as they're concerned, you saved the day without breaking a sweat. Let them have that. It's good that you're staying here in the capital. The hero of Ferelden will have influence, and there is much to be done. Myself, I will be returning to Redcliffe. There is much to rebuild there, and since you are to be Chancellor, there is no need for me to remain. Connor misses his mother, but he seems well enough. The young are so resilient. I will need to send him to the Circle of Magi, however. There is no way around it. Perhaps he will become a Grey Warden one day.
You don't want to do that.
Have you noticed anything strange about the lad? He seems quiet.
Consider what he's been through.
You are no doubt correct. It is my imagination, I am sure. But here I am rambling on. I shall let you get back to your celebration, Warden. Enjoy it while you can.
Let's see. Here's a Zevran.
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment. Which would be a welcome break, mind you.
That bloodbath sounds like a fun idea. You think they'll still come after you?
Eventually. With Taliesin dead, it may take them time to figure out what has happened. But they are like the tides, predictable. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you were planning on remaining here. Is that true?
You weren't thinking of leaving, were you?
That was the idea. See the world, meet some people, rob a few of them blind. Do you have something different in mind?
You're welcome to stay.
Then let the crows bring it on. I can mock them while you crush their skulls. It's the sort of thing that made us friends, after all. Brings a tear to the eye, really. Well then, since I am sticking around, I suppose we'll have plenty of time to speak later, yes? So go on and get paraded about. It's fun to watch. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
Thanks, Severin. It's always nice to know where I stand. Hello, Wynne.
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel?
You could have thought up a better name.
Alistair's idea, I understand. Which should explain much. But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better?
Wonder how long the love will last.
Until you do something wrong. And then they will enjoy tearing you down just as rapidly. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to accept a position here at court. There's not been a mage advising the throne for a very long time.
Alistair asked you to stay.
He's a good lad, and his heart is in the right place. He wants to see the lot of mages improved, and I am willing to help him. It seems you and I will see each other in court as well. I look forward to it. For now, I imagine the hero of Ferelden still has much to do.
I still have friends to say goodbye to. Or, I still have friends to epilogue to. Oghren.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure.
Does that mean you're staying?
For now. They may have already branded me a surfacer back home anyhow. I got offered a spot in the human army. And not as a mascot either. You know, these humans aren't bad for all their long legs.
They need some cannon fodder? General Oghren, not bad.
Yeah, makes me wish Branka was still around so she could see what she's missing. Stupid girl. Well, enough babbling. That pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice. I aim to prove him wrong.
Don't ever change.
Who, me? It's been good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost in the shuffle now.
Sten.
It is good to see you again, Kadan. These people, they call you hero. It is a strange word, but I think I understand its meaning. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud.
Nothing wrong with a little pride.
I would argue, had you not ended a blight, for such an accomplishment there may be allowances. What the human custom has in common with our own is that the declaration of a Kunoran Vel is a cause for much celebration. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness.
Oh yeah, you guys are party animals. That would be quite a sight.
It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you.
I was just starting to get used to you.
And I to you, strangely enough. It must be said. You found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great debt.
You helped me as well. It's been good. Oh, and I will collect on that one day. How about that? I like that answer.
Should I be in a position to repay, I will, whatever is asked. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
So he's definitely going. Okay, so looks like I've gotten to everybody in here. I'll go have one more talk with Alistair, who's been kind of my Garrus. Oh, I didn't talk to Enora. I'll go talk to her.
Allow me to offer you my personal congratulations, Warden. I must admit that while I did not share my father's pessimism regarding the Grey Wardens, I had my doubts that such a small number of you could be victorious. Yet here you are.
Here we are. We were lucky.
The Maker smiles upon you. Or so they are saying. Luck and destiny are two branches off the same tree. Tell me something. Is Alistair always like that?
He's a good man.
And he may yet be a good king. To be honest, he has surprised me with his eagerness. Still, his jokes, if one can call him that, are already giving me headaches. Oh well. His heart is in the right place. In that he reminds me of Cailan, which is no failing. Now I see Arl Eamon gesturing to me. There is more work to be done. I must take my leave of you, I fear. Enjoy the rest of the celebration, Warden. I shall speak to you again before the day is done.
Until then, Majesty. And Alistair.
We made it. I'm impressed, aren't you? The odds were completely against one of us actually getting to the Archdemon. But of course you would make it. I knew you would.
Actually, you did.
I just don't understand how you're still alive. I guess Riordan was wrong?
You don't want to know.
You're probably right. Grey Wardens haven't arrived yet from Orlais. But they've already been sending questions. I guess it'll be a mystery. Speaking of mysteries, where did Morrigan go? She vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything.
She doesn't want to be followed.
Very dramatic. I don't imagine she'd be easy to find if she didn't want to be. At any rate, I can see Arl Eamon giving me that look. More king stuff, I suppose. It can never wait. And if I don't get the chance some other time, thanks. For everything.
More king stuff. No thanks are necessary.
I'll let you get to your adoring public. They want to see the hero of Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
Well, you're the king? I guess. Looks like I've still got a cracked skull. So we'll head out to the adoring public.
The crowds outside are getting restless.
Yep, let's go do this.
I'll take you there now. Follow me.
Alistair and Enora proved themselves a surprisingly effective pair. Alistair at court, showing willingness to learn the art of governing and often deferring to her judgment. No one was more surprised by this than Enora herself. Well, you guys can probably read that. Okay, get on to the next one. Oh, if I click. The two of them made numerous outings to Denerim and the other settlements, supervising reconstruction, greeting their subjects personally, much to commoners' enthusiastic approval. And they said the chaos of the Civil War and Landsmeet were worth it for delivering such beloved monarchs. As the new Chancellor, former Grey Warden Happy was seen often at court, at least for a time, with both the King and the Queen actively involved in running their kingdom. The need for an advisor diminished with time. Happy continued to enjoy great popularity in Ferelden, however, and maintained considerable influence in the running of the kingdom. News that the Urn of Sacred Ashes had been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the Chantry until Brother Genetivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with Andraste's cult drew huge interest among scholars throughout Thedas. Some years later, the Chantry announced the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. They were located, however, in ruins that were also the lair of a high dragon, thus proving too dangerous to approach. Many made demands to secure the ashes so that followers could undertake pilgrimages to partake of their healing powers. Guys, remember, I never went back and defeated that dragon. Following numerous failed attempts to deal with the dragon, the beast finally flew off to find another haven, but leaving the mountaintop sanctum in ruins, and excavation found no traces of the urn. People began to doubt that the ashes had ever been found, while others claimed that a cult of Andraste's followers stole them from the temple. Still others say that the Maker himself removed the urn, deeming mankind unworthy of it. For now, what happened to the urn is simply unknown. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. With the slavers shut down and the alienage, a lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. The new king even named the local elder to his personal court, a scandal amongst the humans, but a sign of new hope to the elves. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community, and in time became the new elder. That outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served her people well. Arl Eamon returned to Red Cliff, beginning the long task of rebuilding. He found the village already bustling and eager to leave behind the memories of those terrible nights facing the undead. Connor was sent off to study at the Circle, and considering his earlier experiences, he excelled in his training and easily passed the harrowing to become a full mage. At his father's urging, Connor accepted a position in Tevinter to undertake formal study of the Fade. The young woman Caitlin eventually made it to Denrim safely and used the small fortune she received for her father's sword to open a foundry while the city rebuilt. The foundry did well, turning her into a wealthy and respected woman. By chance she met Tegan again at court, and within months the two of them married. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege of Denrim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Lanaya, was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as in the Ferelden court. She was the voice of reason, and the other Dalish clans would turn to her for help resolve disputes with human folk. In time, many of the Dalish clans moved to new land provided for them in the south near Ostagar. Wary of their human neighbors, however, tensions rose again, and only Keeper Lanaya's leadership kept peace alive. In Orzammar, King Harrowmont found himself in a protracted battle against Balin's rebellion that left him unable to gain the stability he needed. The clan lords objected to many of his measures in the assembly, and only his efforts to increase the dwarf's isolation from the surface met with any success. In time, Harrowmont's health began to fail. Some claimed it was poison, while others said it was a flagging spirit. Either way, after a protracted illness, the king finally passed away. The wrangling in the assembly for a successor began almost immediately. The dwarven mage Dagna ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower on the surface. Eventually she published a comprehensive story of how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. Comprehensive theory, not story. This inspired mages from other parts of Thedas to establish a new Circle of Magi in Orzammar itself, one that had ready access to dwarven lyrium and lies outside the Chantry's power completely. The willingness of Orzammar to harbor apostates sparked outrage and began whispers that the Divine was contemplating a new exalted march, which is how the humans destroyed the elves, was an exalted march. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the Anvil, and upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, convinced the Shaperate to attempt to recreate Caridin's research. A new golem was created, bound with the spirit taken from the Fade. The golem immediately went sane, killing several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Caridin's research refused to abate. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the archdemon was slain. Someone of Morgan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains, and she may even have been with child. There was no word of her after that. With Flemeth dead, or at least gone, the chances of tracking her down were slim indeed. One cannot help but wonder, however, what became of the child? What were Morrigan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery for now. The companions who had traveled with Happy eventually scattered to the four winds, drawn either by personal duty or by the call to further adventure. The hero remained in Denerim, a celebrity amongst the commoners and a fixture at court, at least for a time. As the blighted lands began to heal and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving warbands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. These warbands spread havoc, some even journeyed west into Orlais or crossed the Shining Sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Happy sank his blade into the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last that Ferelden would hear of him, however. Ending credits. So there it is. Yeah, it took me an extra half hour. But I wasn't gonna stop. So think about how many hours it took me to actually get through all this, and you guys know, I was avoiding side missions like the plague. Not that there's anything wrong with the side missions, it's just I wanted to get through the story. So take all of that, add it all up, double the size of all that, and that's how big Dragon Age Inquisition is. Although that's more because of side missions rather than story missions. Then double that again, and that's how big Mass Effect is. It was, Rock Pants, but think about it like this. It gave you some amount of closure on these various different people. The different little companions. And a lot of those little plaques read differently when you do different things. Like, I've never put Balin on the throne. How would the dwarves pan out if you put him on the throne instead of Harrowmont, for example? Or what if I didn't choose to go have a child with Morrigan and end up being dead? So anyway, thank you for putting up with my rambling. It was fun going through this again. I'm glad I did it a little faster, as in skipping the side missions. Dragon Age 2, when I get to it, which won't be for a while, when I get to it, starts out basically during the Blight. It's kind of an experiment in gameplay. It'll be interesting when we do get to it. It's got, I don't want to say it's got better companion characters. It's got one that's almost Garrus level, and then that one actually also shows up in Inquisition. So next week, since I had taken a little informal poll and people were unanimously in favor of hopping over to Mass Effect Andromeda, next week I will begin my streaming journey into Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm not very far into my second game because I played for a little bit and then I wanted to do multiplayer. So I've been doing multiplayer like crazy. Thank you, John. So the usual time next week, we start Andromeda. Between now and then, I'm going to try to get the kinks out of the streaming because remember, the multiplayer was really, really slow. The computer was really bogged down. I'll probably have to dial the resolution way back and cut down the bitrate. So I'll experiment with it some during the week and see if I can get it to play nicely so that I'll be prepared. So for those of you who made it through the entire journey, thank you. For those of you who only showed up tonight, thank you. For those of you who aren't here, thank you. I guess thank you, everybody. But since it's after 9 o'clock, I'm going to go ahead and sign out here. There's still more credits. I could let them roll. It doesn't really matter either way. But, yeah, thanks everybody for coming out, and I'll get this posted up, and then you can watch the whole thing from the beginning if you really want. Not that you want. This song is not in the soundtrack for this game. I don't remember this song. The last one was. So, I will go ahead and call it. Thanks, everybody. And I will see you in another week if I don't see you on other people's streams.